Alright, so we're prospecting on our claim. We're coming to take a look at a mine shaft here. This is what you see. Nice little forest fire over there. So you got a helicopter. You got about a kilometer between that and us. So if we see anything crazy pick up, we'll just leave. Fire's about 2 hectares in size only so far. Luckily there's a lake on the mountain that we're on, so that's where they're pulling all the water from. Looks like they got a second helicopter going now. Alright, so we're done watching the forest fire for now. We're gonna go take a look at a old shaft, and there is about 10-15 meters of this shaft accessible where we can go down in and sample, and then there's a small 3-meter adit or crosscut struck in the side. And what we're doing is we're going to be removing some of a quartz vein and sampling it. So you can see that there's wood beams across there. This is actually supposedly 43 meters deep, but you can get down there and there's braces going across and we can walk across safely. So we're going to go down in there and sample, and then we're going to also pull a few samples off the mine dump here and see if there's anything worthwhile. We have done some preliminary sampling here, but we're here to basically complete a geochemical sampling program on this property, and this is one of the places that we had in mind for pursuing. You can see right here you got a quartz vein that we've exposed right there. There's a little bit of pyrite on it, nothing too much. And then afterwards we'll go check back in with the firefighters and see how they're doing on the fire. Alright, so you can see that there's about 5 meters of your overburden before you hit the rock, and then you have about another 7 meters of your shaft that's exposed, and then over there is the small cross-cut adit. So what you have here is you got an altered schist rock, which is your country rock, and then it hosts quartz, feldspar, porphyry, and your deposit is quartz mainly, and you have your mineralization, which consists of copper pyrites, mainly chalcopyrite, and then you have some free mill gold in here as well. So why don't we go in and take a look and see if we can pull out any samples. You can see you got some fairly vuggy oxidized quartz there, as well as over there. So you can see all the vuggy quartz in there. You can see you got some copper mineralization, a bit more there. So this whole floor is braced up with wood, big, huge, thick logs, so we don't know how deep it is. Eventually we'd like to clear it out and see. We don't know if this was backfilled by a logging company a long time ago. But you can see there's a ton of vuggy quartz over there, and if you look down in there closer, you can see there's a lot of malachite staining. So over here, you have your adit, crosscut adit. See, there's a load of oxidization on here, and you can see minor amounts of pyrite. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to be sampling this quartz vein here, taking out 1 kilogram and sending that in. So you can see right there the malachite staining. You have chalcopyrite right in there, a lot of it. So that's what we're looking for. So you can see quite a bit more malachite staining there. So it'd be nice to remove this whole chunk. I can see it looks like you got some ancathite in there, but you also got some mica amongst your schists and your quartz. You can see more quartz, not any mineralization except for your malachite staining, but we're going to remove this and hopefully find some. Oh yeah, there's loads of pyrite mineralization here, lots of copper pyrites. Lots of mineralization in there. Anyway, we're going to finish off the sample, go take a few from the dump, and then we'll head back. You want to grab that sample that just fell. and that. Look at all that. Nice amount of staining in there. Definitely looks nice enough to chase further. More mineral. Looks really nice. Anyway, we'll go sample the dump now. We got enough of a sample there. Alright, so we're done here in the adit. We got about 5 kilograms of nice looking material. So we'll show you that back at the shop. Right, so we've sampled the dump as well. We have about 5 kilograms. And we're going to send some of that in for an assay. ICP method and then fire safe for the gold. Alright, so now the fire is still burning. It's about 5.5 hectares now. And it's fully contained, so that's good. Here's some of the samples that we pulled from the mine dump. And these are some solid samples. They're just grab samples. You can see the mineralization on them. Lots of malachite. Lots of chalcopyrite, copper mineralization. And then here's a few that we ended up hammering open. So quite a bit of mineralization in there. Anyway, we'll do an update video on this and post the assay results when they come back. Hope everyone enjoyed. Thanks for watching.